Hey y'all. So I'm in my truck today, and one of those reasons is because it's cold and windy outside, which it's only in the 50s with a feels like in the 40s, which for us Texans is really cold. And the other reason is because I have torn my truck seat. Now, I am about 5'4 3/4", so I just round it off and say 5'5". And when I get out of the truck, I kind of slide out down to the ground, and I have torn the edge of the seat. I'll show y'all what that looks like in a minute when I brave the wind and cold, but it's a common place for people to rip, and I'm going to repair it, and then I'm going to put some seat covers on both of the front seats. No one ever really uses the back seat because it's just Tommy and I, and it's just so I may eventually invest in the bench cover for the back, but for now I just want to get this seat repaired and then put the covers on there because it's worn down in other places, and I know it's going to tear again if I just sewed this part and left it open like it is. So I'm not going to take as much time to get my stitches as perfect as you guys would if you're going to leave it exposed. So don't come at me in the comment section saying, oh, you should have done a double blind stitch or some little perfect little embroidery on there. I actually can sew. I cross stitch, and I crochet, and I do embroidery, and I do all of that. But for this purpose, I just want to hurry up and get that tear put back together, kind of like some, I'm not stitching up someone's face or something, which I can actually do stitches too. But I'm not doing that today. I'm just getting it closed up well enough that I can put a cover on it. So let me show you how I do that. And then we'll get back to some other things, which unfortunately will not be gardening today. So you see, when I'm getting out of my car, I do have a step here, and then I kind of slide down. And that is how the seat gets torn here. Okay, so this is the kit that I have, and you can see that it has several different colors of thread. It even has the little scissors, has this kind of needle, as well as normal needles. It has everything you need to repair your car, your auto seat, car seat, whatever. And I've already chosen this gray thread. There is a darker gray thread, but for my car seat, I don't know, I may be making the wrong choice, but I'm going to go with the lighter thread. So you just thread your needle. Oh, and I'll put a link down below for where I got the car repair, auto repair, upholstery. Oh my goodness. The upholstery repair kit down below. Alrighty, so just thread your needle, double up your string, and tie a knot at the end. It just makes it twice as strong if you use double the thread. So just put a knot at the end. And it does come with the threader helper, the thing that helps you thread the needle. There we go. Now you can see it, but I didn't use it. So, and then I'm gonna grab it right about here in the middle and put my first stitch. Trying to come through this tough part is really not very easy, so that's why I catch it right up underneath there. And then I'm folding that top portion over And I'm coming up through that. And now I have that started. So I come right next to it. And I come up right next. My car is making some weird noises, sorry. I guess because I have the door open. And then I come up right next to it. And I'll pull that through. So you can see it's pulling it down. And I do it again, over and over again. Just coming in right next to the last stitch and coming up and pulling over. See how that works? See my stitches? And I just keep doing the same thing all the way to the end of the rip. Like I said, it's not going to look brand new, but it's going to look better than it did torn. This little thing comes in handy for pushing that needle through tough spots. And because of the camera, ouch, because of the camera angle, it's a little tough. Oops, I caught that spongy part, that's why. So just keep doing. See how that's going? I'm gonna keep going until I'm done. Alrighty, so as you can see, it is sewn together. Is it professional looking? No, it is not. I wasn't even going to attempt some sort of double blind stitch, move cat, but it is now functional and should stay together. And I'm going to get some seat covers to cover this, so you're not even going to be able to see it, but it'll maintain the integrity of the seat even being under the seat cover. You can see it's kind of, stop it cat, you can see it's kind of bare right there, right here, and I was afraid it was going to start ripping there as well. So anyway, these little kits come in handy. They've got all these different colors, black, white, beige, gray, couple of different whites. This is a creamier, this isn't even my cat. This is a stray cat that thinks he's supposed to be in every video, and that's his sibling. So it's got two different kinds of white in here. You are impossible. Anybody want a kitten? So anyway, like I said, I'll put a link down below for one of these little kits. I'll put my address for one of these little kittens. Just kidding. But yeah, this works. This thread should keep this together for the foreseeable future. If you sew it the other way, along the stitch, like the stitching is here, that's why it comes apart as you slide out of the truck. And all of these vehicles do this eventually. So if you just want to repair it, it looks fine without a seat cover, but like I said, I want to get a seat cover on there because I'm short and I know I'll just keep tearing this edge here. So it's repaired good enough for me to put a seat cover on it. And now my Carhart seat covers are in, and I'm going to get them put on. says these are universal, but I'm not sure what universe they're talking about because this does not seem to be universal. Whew. One down, one to go. And I also ordered a console cover, but it too did not come with instructions. So I'm gonna have Tommy put this on. It's to cover because this has cracked, and for very cheap I was able to buy a new one so Tommy can replace it. So anyway, man, I didn't realize how dirty this was until I'm looking at it up new compared to this. So okay, so back to the Carhart. I got it on. It's very hard to put on. Hopefully the wrinkles will come out of it. It's already ripped from me pulling on it, which I am not impressed with because these were basically $80 a piece, which is ridiculous. So anyway, it is better than what it was. So I think I will let Tommy put on the second one. And then I need to work on how to get Dr. Pepper off of your headliner. So I guess that's going to be it for this video because it's going to be getting dark soon. Yeah, I do have a couple more gardening videos to do because we haven't hit freezing temperatures here in Texas, so we're still gardening. Do still have some cold weather crops, and we actually still have tomatoes and okra growing, although slowly because, like I said, it is in the 50s. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next video. And as y'all can see, which I'm about to show you, we actually use this truck for truck stuff. I have a rooster in my back seat in a cage, and hopefully he's going to stay in there the entire trip, and his new owner will be picking him up. Let me show you. Say hello. He's not happy. Y'all have a good day.